Fact or Fiction TV, and today's topic is about energy drinks. It's the first of a three-part series. There's a growing trend among parents and children that children are consuming energy drinks, and we just wanted to make sure the parents are informed, you know what is in an energy drink. So today we're going to focus on Red Bull, and we have a dietitian and the Red Bull representative to help us out and to get you informed. Some of the claims Red Bull makes is that they increase performance, increase your vigilance, increase your concentration, improve your emotional status, and stimulate your metabolism. So here we are at the lab of the University of Guelph, and we're trying to get on the GI Tract. We want to get informed about what's involved in energy drinks. So what we have today is Dr. Doolittle, and she's going to give us a rundown of what's in a Red Bull.
Hello. Okay, so what can I help you with today?
We're just wondering, what are the main constituents in the Red Bull that kind of what gives us the energy kick that everyone's looking for?
Well, first off, and probably the most important ingredient that most people know about is the caffeine that's in these drinks. Caffeine, okay, say example, you had a cup of coffee this morning at 7 a.m. Around 10 or 11 this morning, you've still got half that cup of coffee in you. It's still going strong. But now say you gave that cup of coffee at 7 a.m. to your young child, that coffee would still be going strong at 12 noon tomorrow.
Holy smokes!
Now, caffeine is known as a stimulant. It gets you up, gets you alert, more energetic, motivated, and awake, which most people are looking for. Now, maybe you decide this information is scary, and you decide that your family's going to go cold turkey on caffeinated beverages. So, you start to feel irritable, you got headaches, you can't sleep at night, you feel sick to your stomach. Well, folks, sounds like you got a case of withdrawal from caffeine. So our next ingredient on the list is taurine. This is a substance you may not know of. It's actually found in our regular diets in meat, seafood, and milk. However, when you exercise really hard, this ingredient is used up readily in your body, and therefore energy drinks put this substance in so that your muscles aren't as tired out when you're done working out. Okay, and for our last two ingredients, we got glucuronolactone, which is actually made by your body already, but in a much smaller quantity. Now, the purpose of adding this is to increase your concentration and your memory retention, and also works as an antidepressant. However, the amount that you would find in one energy drink is 500 times more than what you would normally be eating. Then for our last ingredient, we have guarana, which is pretty much like a coffee bean, only has 3 times the amount of caffeine.
There you have it, we have got on the GI Tract when it comes to Red Bull. So now we'll hit the streets to see how many of you are on the GI Tract when it comes to Red Bull. Excuse me! Fact or fiction, Red Bull has 80 milligrams of caffeine per serving.
Can I read?
It's fiction.
Red Bull rep here reporting that that is very true, which is really no more than a cup of coffee.
Yeah, but if you compare this to the same amount of Coke, it only has 40 milligrams of caffeine. Also, research shows that children's brains are still developing up to 16 years old.
At Johnston Hall, we're going to continue our fact or fiction. Excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm kind of busy studying right now. Quick fact or fiction question about Red Bull? Fine. Keeps you energized for hours. Yes, fast.
Well, here at Red Bull, we do claim that Red Bull gives you wings. And it can actually last up to 4 hours, which is great for sports because games and events really don't last that much longer than that. And what better way to make your kid happy and excel the sport they love?
As a dietitian, Red Bull can start wearing off at about 2 hours, and it's different for each person. Combine this with exercise, and your child, I don't know, could be a little dangerous. You might want to look into sports drinks, which actually replenish your micronutrients.
Fact or fiction, taurine, a main ingredient in Red Bull, is found in meats and shrimp and seafood.
I don't know what that is. Natalie, come get your Red Bull.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom.
Exactly, that's true. The taurine that's depleted in your body gets replenished by this Red Bull.
That's right, but there's little information that suggests that taurine is actually beneficial to your health.
And our final fact or fiction today is that Red Bull only has positive effects in children.
Well, Red Bull does increase their concentration, it helps them excel at sports, and gives them all the energy they need to do well at school.
However, research does show that children who do consume these energy drinks could run into bedwetting problems, sleep problems. They can also be irritable and anxious. So you might want to get on the GI Tract and get informed.
We hope this helped you get on the GI Tract about Red Bull. Join us next week for part 2 of 3 when we talk about ginseng-based energy drinks. Thank you to the Red Bull representative and our dietitian today.